Yo, it's pure hustle, man. What's happening, y'all? Hey, let me ask this question, bro. And I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not saying anything, bro. I just have a question. Whatever your moass numbers were, right? Whatever it is that you got in your head for what your moass numbers were going to be, aside from all this reverse stock split stuff, all of that. You got the number in your head, right? Okay. Now think of the shares that you have with AMC. Let's say, for example, you got like 2,000 shares. 2,000 shares is cool. You know, some people got, more than that. Some people got 5,000. Some people got 10. Some got 15. But I'm pretty sure most are within that couple of thousand range for AMC. Right? So let's just say you got 2,000. With the reverse split and the conversion, right? You're only going to end up with 200 shares after all of that's done. So whatever your number was, you get what I'm saying? With 2,000 shares and whatever your moass numbers were at that time, do you think that it's possible once this reverse split happens and this conversion happens, do you think that you're still going to reach your moass numbers? It's a serious question, like, for real. Like, I'm just saying, like, with 2,000 shares, when this moass numbers happen, and let's say it gets to $1,000, bro, that's $2 million. You get what I'm saying? Even if it gets to 500 and you sold the two, you're still making $1 million at 500. With our moass numbers, yeah. In hindsight, 500 can be reached. 1,000 can be reached. A couple thousand can be reached. Yeah, whatever your moass numbers were, bro. I'm not about to give you numbers like that, but I'm just saying. Now, you lose 90% of it. Now you're down to 200 shares. So this reverse split happens, and let's say AMC does go to $1,000. You're not making that 2 million. You're making 200,000. Now, 200,000 is still a good amount of money, and let's just keep it real. That is 200,000 is a lot of money, bro. Like, I don't care who you are, bro. Even if you were a millionaire, 200 grand is still 200 grand. You're not going to leave 200 grand on the table. Like, that's still good money, right? But is that the moass to you? Is that the moass that you envisioned having? I don't know. That's what you got to ask yourself. Come up with those numbers, bro, and figure it out. Does that make sense to you? Right? I mean, even 200,000, man. If that's the most you can get, yeah. I mean, it's gonna have to do, right? Are you gonna complain that out of all this 2 years that you went and did this thing, that 200 grand you walking away, it's still bad considering that you wanted millions? You're right. It's still good money. But that being said, here's another question I have for you. After the reverse split and all that, do you think it's even going to get to 1,000? Do you think that it would even get to 100, 150? A lot of these YouTubers are talking about that they're betting for a squeeze. But if you haven't hedged yourself other than the shares that you own, you haven't bought any options, you haven't did anything else, you haven't made money in other plays, or not to a grand scheme of a lot of dough, and you don't have a lot of money yourself, I mean, do you even think that it would hit that? at this point. You get what I'm saying? So the hope on it just going up just for you to make something, that's not a moass. To me, it's not. Now, if we're in this position and it doesn't go, then yeah, people are going to have to take what they take. But what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't go that way and it continues to get shorted down? Then what? You know? Vice versa. Say we don't fucking vote on it and it goes down in a bankruptcy, right? You know, you still lose either way. But my question is for the people that are so like that we need to do this and don't question anything else. It's kind of like, you know, we didn't get in it for a squeeze, because if it was just a squeeze, we would have all sold out at 72. We wanted what we wanted, but you can call it greed or whatever, but the decision was made. Certain people got out, certain people didn't. But the point is like, you're losing 90% of what it is that you worked hard for and stacked up for. A lot of people don't have thousands just sitting around, so even if they got thousands of shares, they had to accumulate that over time. So I'm just asking, like, do you even feel like that's fair, for one? Do you feel like it's worth it, for two? Not trying to sway you out of it, but I'm just saying, like, have you really thought about that and was like, you know, yeah, even other than just saying, yeah, it's fucked up, we're going to lose 90% of our shit. But it's just kind of like, it would have to go that much higher for you to make the money that you would have made if you still would have had your 2,000 shares. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know. I'm just asking people, like, is it really, do you really feel it's worth it? Do you really even feel it would get that high? And let's say it doesn't. Are you cool with taking 200 grand? Even though that's not the moass? I don't know. I'm just asking, bro. I need somebody to tell me that if they think it's fair, because I don't think it's cool. And I feel like people have other options, but then again, you need to do what you need to do. But I'm just saying, like, for the people who are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna vote yes, and you know, what everybody's saying sounds good, and everybody's just hoping for the moass that way. I'm just kind of like, okay, well, are you hedging yourself in case it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? And how you even so sure that it will go? It'll be a lot easier for that shit to come down from there. But I don't know. We're in the realm of the unknowns, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm like, do you guys feel like that's fair or not? Let me know.